Next story. Unconscious bias. Male psychology researchers forget female colleagues. In the world of psychology research, a striking gender bias has been unearthed through a groundbreaking study led by Veronica Yan from the University of Texas at Austin. Men psychology researchers were found to significantly underrate their female colleagues when asked to name experts in the field, revealing a pervasive implicit bias that affects citation rates, speaking invitations, job applications, and more. Despite the fact that over 70% of recent PhDs in psychology were awarded to women, men in the field are overlooking the accomplishments and expertise of their female counterparts. Yan's team conducted a survey involving over 5,000 psychology faculty members and researchers, revealing that men showed a glaring recall bias by only naming 27% women as experts compared to the 45% estimate. This disparity in recognition extended to rising stars in the field, with men again undervaluing their female colleagues. Interestingly, when asked to recognize prominent experts, men were aware of women's contributions but struggled to recall their names, showcasing the insidious nature of implicit bias. The study sheds light on the need to address these biases and implement strategies for more equitable recognition of researchers. Proposed solutions include utilizing tools like Semantic Scholar, which leverages artificial intelligence to suggest relevant papers irrespective of gender, and encouraging researchers to assess the gender breakdown of their citations. Departments, journals, and meeting organizers are urged to track and correct gender imbalances in invitations and citations to level the playing field. As the research community grapples with these revelations, experts like psychologist Asia Eaton emphasize the importance of moving beyond traditional evaluation metrics that perpetuate biases. By acknowledging and actively promoting the work of underrepresented groups, including Black women researchers, the field of psychology can strive towards greater inclusivity and recognition for all. With a concerted effort to address implicit biases and implement structural changes, the hope is that the landscape of psychology research will evolve to reflect true diversity and equality. The study's findings serve as a wake-up call to the psychology research community, highlighting the need for introspection and proactive measures to combat gender biases that hinder the advancement and recognition of female researchers. In a field where women are increasingly earning advanced degrees, it is imperative to bridge the gap between achievement and acknowledgement to ensure an equitable and inclusive environment for all in the realm of psychology research. Source: Science. Next story. Empowering transgender scientists. Advocating for inclusion and support. In a groundbreaking commentary published in Cell, a group of 24 scientists hailing from different corners of the world, all identifying as trans or having trans family members, have come together with a powerful message to the scientific community. They are calling for recognition and support, shedding light on the systemic barriers faced by sexual and gender minorities in the realms of science, technology, engineering, math, and medicine, STEM. Fauma Sanchez Nieto, a respected biomedical and social scientist, urges the scientific community to confront prejudices and biases by embracing diversity and inclusivity. Jess McLaughlin, an evolutionary biologist, emphasizes the importance of creating a safe and welcoming environment for all researchers, regardless of their gender identity. The authors delve into the challenges trans scientists face, from safety concerns during fieldwork to difficulties in having their preferred names on publications. They highlight the emotional toll of societal debates around trans existence and the detrimental impact of discriminatory laws on trans rights and healthcare. Despite facing these adversities, the authors share how their trans identities have enriched their scientific endeavors. From exploring the biological effects of hormone fluctuations to questioning traditional scientific assumptions, their diverse experiences bring a unique perspective to their research. The commentary also delves into the historical context of trans individuals in science, touching upon past prejudices and emphasizing the need for a more inclusive scientific community. The authors acknowledge the absence of Black trans femmes in their contributor group, highlighting the importance of amplifying voices that have historically been marginalized. As the conversation with the authors unfolds, they discuss the misconceptions around trans research and the broader scope of their scientific contributions. They stress the importance of nurturing a supportive environment for the next generation of scientists, encouraging critical thinking and inclusivity. In a final call to action, the authors express solidarity and unity within the trans scientific community, urging others to join them in their quest for recognition and support. They emphasize the strength in unity and the power of collective action. This poignant commentary serves as a rallying cry for change, challenging the research community to embrace diversity, foster inclusivity, and provide unwavering support to trans scientists worldwide. Source: Science. Next story. Unveiling the impact, NSF budget cuts unpacked. In a dramatic turn of events, the National Science Foundation, NSF, finds itself in the eye of a budgetary storm, facing unprecedented challenges due to recent political decisions in the United States. Just a couple of years ago, NSF was poised to receive substantial budget increases, fueled by promises made in legislation and increased presidential requests. In 2022, hopes were high as President Joe Biden signed the CHIPS and Science Act, setting the stage for a significant financial boost for NSF. However, fast forward to the present, and the reality is starkly different. Congress recently dealt a severe blow to NSF's budget, slashing it by 8% to $9.06 billion, a far cry from the ambitious projections of the past. So, what led to this dramatic reversal of fortunes for NSF? The root of the issue lies in intricate political agreements that unfolded in the past year, ultimately culminating in a sharp decrease in funding for the agency. Complex negotiations to avert government breakdowns resulted in a no-growth scenario for NSF, pitting it against other popular programs vying for limited resources. Despite initial optimism, subsequent political shifts and budgetary reallocations led to a cascading effect, with NSF bearing the brunt of these changes. The agency now faces tough decisions on where to make cuts, with significant implications for its research directorates and strategic initiatives. While officials express disappointment, they remain hopeful for future increases. However, the stark reality remains that NSF is now far adrift from the promises laid out in the CHIPS Act, with ambitious targets now seeming out of reach. The implications of this budgetary turmoil extend beyond NSF, raising concerns among science advocates about the nation's commitment to research and innovation. The shortfall in NSF's budget is viewed as a gamble with the country's future, highlighting the critical role the agency plays in driving economic growth and technological advancement. As NSF grapples with this financial challenge, the broader question looms large: will the nation's leaders prioritize investments in scientific research and development to secure a brighter future for generations to come? Source: Science. Next story. Arctic meltwater, cold blob, linked to European heatwaves. As the hot breath of summer grips Europe in its unrelenting embrace, a mysterious culprit emerges from the icy depths of the Arctic. Dubbed the cold blob, this enigmatic patch of sea in the North Atlantic has long puzzled scientists with its defiance, getting colder while the world warms around it. But fear not, for a team of intrepid researchers has cracked open this enigma, revealing a chain of events that ties the cold blob to Europe's scorching heat waves. Like a cosmic ballet, the dance begins with the Arctic ice's reluctant melt, pouring thousands of cubic kilometers of fresh water into the ocean each decade. This icy infusion disrupts the delicate balance of saltwater, creating a chilly barrier that alters ocean currents and air patterns. Led by the visionary Marilena Altmans and her intrepid colleagues, this team of weather warriors delved into decades of data, weaving a tale of storms, winds, and currents. The freshwater's cold embrace sharpens the boundary between warm and cold waters, unleashing powerful storms and westerly winds that stir the North Atlantic like a giant cauldron. As the warm North Atlantic current is nudged northward by these westerlies, a domino effect is triggered, guiding the jet stream on its fateful path. Across the British Isles, a high-pressure blocking system takes root, trapping Europe under a relentless sun. The statistics speak volumes, with scorching summers preceded by freshwater deluges and icy cold ones left untouched. But wait, there's a twist in this tale of climate intrigue. While doomsday prophecies of a slowing Gulf Stream loom large in popular imagination, our heroes offer a different narrative. Instead of a frozen wasteland, Europe may find itself bathed in even more heat, a paradoxical twist that defies expectations. Armed with this newfound knowledge, forecasters and public health officials stand poised on the brink of a breakthrough. With the ability to peer into the winter's crystal ball, they may foresee the blazing summers that lie ahead, preparing for the heat before it strikes with a vengeance. So, as the cold blob whispers its secrets to the winds, Europe braces itself for a new era of weather wisdom. The dance of the Arctic and the Atlantic continues, a reminder of nature's intricate tapestry and the interconnectedness of our world. Source: Science. Next story. Unlocking the mystery, Are your earliest childhood memories lost or just hidden? In a world where memories shape our perceptions and experiences, the enigmatic phenomenon of infantile amnesia haunts us, raising questions about what we truly remember from our earliest days. As we journey through life, are those fleeting glimpses of the past truly lost to time, or do they linger in the recesses of our minds, waiting to be awakened? From the tantalizing tales of Freud's theories on psychosexual experiences to modern-day studies delving into the mysteries of memory formation, scientists are unraveling the enigma of infantile amnesia. What was once believed to be a period of a brain not mature enough to retain memories is now being challenged by groundbreaking research that suggests memories formed in early childhood may persist into adulthood, hidden from our conscious reach. Researchers like Sarah Power at the Max Planck Institute for Human Development are leading the charge, bringing toddlers into colorful labs to decipher the intricacies of memory formation. Through innovative techniques like optogenetics, where specific neurons encoding memories can be activated, scientists are peering into the depths of the brain to understand how early memories are forged, suppressed, and possibly reactivated. The narrative of infantile amnesia is not just limited to humans, it extends across the mammalian kingdom, hinting at a deeper evolutionary purpose. From understanding the role of neurogenesis in overwriting memories to uncovering the impact of early life stress on memory retention, each study paints a vivid picture of the delicate dance between memory and brain development. As children navigate the labyrinth of memory formation, researchers like Flavio Donato and Thomas Ryan are piecing together the puzzle, seeking to unlock the secrets hidden within our minds. What if forgotten memories are not truly lost but merely waiting to resurface, like a long-dormant seed ready to bloom once more? The journey to uncover the truth behind infantile amnesia is a voyage of discovery, a quest to unravel the mysteries that shape our very essence. In a world where memories define our reality, the enigmatic dance of forgotten recollections offers a glimpse into the inner workings of the human mind, a tantalizing frontier waiting to be explored. As we gaze into the depths of infantile amnesia, the shadows of our earliest memories beckon, whispering secrets of a time long past yet ever present in the tapestry of our lives. The true essence of memory lies not in what we remember but in what we have forgotten, waiting to be rediscovered in the labyrinth of the mind. Source: Science. Next story. Unlocking the mystery, the vanishing connection between cows and our gut microbiome. In a groundbreaking study published in Science, researchers have uncovered a fascinating connection between humans and cows through vital gut microbes. These essential bacteria, acquired potentially thousands of years ago during the early days of animal domestication, have played a crucial role in human digestion, particularly breaking down cellulose found in plant cell walls that our bodies cannot process alone. Microbial ecologists Itzik Mizrahi and Sarah Morais from Ben-Gurion University of the Negev discovered cow-derived genes within the human gut microbiome, shedding light on the evolutionary journey of these bacteria from ruminants to humans. The team identified specific human gut microbial species closely related to those found in cows, suggesting a historical transmission of these microbes from animals to humans, possibly through early farming practices. As industrialization progresses and diets shift towards processed foods with lower cellulose content, these once abundant gut microbes are dwindling in some populations, raising concerns about the long-term impact on human health. The decline of cellulose-digesting bacteria in industrialized societies highlights the importance of dietary fiber in maintaining a diverse and healthy gut microbiome. Despite some skepticism regarding the exact role of these bacteria in human digestion, the study underscores the potential benefits of reintroducing these lost microbes into our gut microbiome. Cows, being reservoirs of these essential functions, offer a glimmer of hope for restoring the diversity of gut microbes crucial for human health. This research not only provides a deep dive into the intricate relationship between humans and the gut microbiota but also emphasizes the significance of traditional dietary habits in preserving microbial diversity. The implications of losing these key gut microbes extend far beyond digestion, affecting immune and cardiovascular systems as well as metabolic processes. With further investigation required to fully comprehend the role of cellulose-digesting bacteria in human health, this study serves as a pivotal step towards understanding the intricate interplay between diet, microbiota, and overall well-being. As we unravel the mysteries of our gut microbes, the story of our intertwined evolution with cows offers a compelling narrative of symbiosis and potential restoration of microbial balance for a healthier future. Source: Science. Next story. Recent developments: ALS drug trial fails, AI protein design regulations, and efforts to restore Ukrainian laboratories. In the world of science and research, the latest developments are always buzzing, from groundbreaking drug trials to the pivotal use of artificial intelligence in protein design. In a recent trial, hopes were dashed as an ALS drug, Relivrio, failed to produce the desired effects for patients suffering from the debilitating condition. Despite this setback, the field of biomedicine continues to push boundaries, with researchers pledging to use AI responsibly to harness its potential in designing vaccines and medicines, while minimizing the risk of misuse by malicious entities. On the front lines of cancer research, the Morehouse School of Medicine has secured significant funding to address disparities in cancer outcomes among people of African ancestry. These efforts align with the Cancer Grand Challenges program's mission to tackle the most pressing issues in cancer research globally. In the realm of immunology, a consortium embarks on a groundbreaking endeavor to explore the efficacy of mucosal vaccines against COVID-19 through human challenge studies. This novel approach aims to revolutionize vaccine development and deployment strategies to combat infectious diseases effectively. As the world grapples with the aftermath of conflicts, the urgent need to rebuild scientific infrastructure in war-torn regions like Ukraine comes into sharp focus. With UNESCO estimating over $1.26 billion required to restore research laboratories and equipment, the global community must rally support to rejuvenate these vital resources. Shifting gears to outer space, recent reports from the U.S. Department of Defense have shed light on unidentified aerial phenomena, dispelling notions of extraterrestrial origins and attributing most sightings to mundane objects. Meanwhile, efforts to eliminate cervical cancer by 2030 receive a significant boost from the World Bank and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, underscoring the importance of global collaboration in healthcare initiatives. In the realm of robotics, the unveiling of swimming microrobots equipped with autonomous capabilities represents a leap forward in miniaturized technology. These tiny marvels demonstrate the potential for self-guided exploration in various fields, from healthcare to environmental monitoring. In the corridors of policy and academia, debates on the integration of science into decision-making processes intensify. Studies reveal disparities in research citation practices among male and female researchers, highlighting implicit biases that may impede gender equity in professional recognition. Ultimately, the world of science continues to evolve and inspire, from the intricate interplay between flowering plants and ants to the complex dynamics of science policy and public trust in research. As we navigate these diverse landscapes, one thing remains clear: the pursuit of knowledge knows no bounds. Source: Science. Next story. Exploring the connection between baby talk and dog behavior. Should we, baby face, our pets too? In the battle of baby talk, it seems our beloved fur babies might be missing out on the full experience. A recent study delved into the nuances of how we communicate with our dogs compared to how we interact with human infants, uncovering some intriguing findings. The research, published in Applied Animal Behavior Science, examined the facial expressions we adopt when engaging in baby talk with our canine companions versus our adorable human babies. While our voices may reach similar high pitches and sweet tones, it turns out our faces tell a different story. Unlike when we COO at babies, our expressions when addressing our dogs tend to remain more neutral and subdued. This discrepancy is thought to stem from a deep-seated instinct to avoid sending inadvertent signals of threat or anxiety to our furry friends. After all, wide eyes and big smiles, while endearing to us, could be misinterpreted by dogs as signs of distress. The study, led by evolutionary biologist Anna Gergely and her team, involved observing 23 Hungarian couples interacting with both their infants and pet dogs. Through analyzing facial expressions using cutting-edge technology, researchers discovered that parents displayed significantly more animated and exaggerated expressions when communicating with their human babies compared to their canine companions. The findings shed light on the subtle intricacies of interspecies communication. While sound frequencies may convey similar meanings across species, facial expressions can carry vastly different implications. What might be a friendly grin to a human could signal danger to a wolf, highlighting the importance of understanding these nuances in our interactions with animals. As we continue to deepen our bond with our four-legged friends, this research serves as a poignant reminder of the role facial expressions play in our cross-species communication. By honing our awareness of the signals we send through our expressions, we can further bridge the communication gap between humans and our beloved canine companions. In a world where every wag of a tail and tilt of a head holds significance, our ability to fine-tune our non-verbal cues could pave the way for even stronger connections with our furry family members. Maybe it's time we start baby-facing our dogs too, giving them the full spectrum of our affection and attention in a language they can truly understand. Source: Science. Next story. Starship rocket successfully launches into space but fails on re-entry. In the early hours of the morning, a spectacle unfolded as SpaceX's Starship soared into the sky, marking its third full test flight. The rocket, standing over 120 meters tall, ventured into space, pushing boundaries as the largest and most powerful ever constructed. While not flawless, the journey showcased the potential for a revolution in space exploration. During the flight, Starship's upper stage separated from the booster, showcasing a key maneuver SpaceX aimed to perfect. As it traversed the heavens, reaching astonishing speeds and altitudes, it demonstrated capabilities like transferring propellant and opening its payload bay, setting the stage for ambitious plans of refueling in orbit. Despite the awe-inspiring ascent, the re-entry phase posed challenges, leading to the upper stage disintegrating prematurely. However, NASA Administrator Bill Nelson lauded the flight as a success, hinting at the promising future Starship could unlock in accessing space, the Moon, and Mars. Elon Musk's vision for Starship encompasses a reusable rocket that could drastically cut costs and facilitate human exploration beyond Earth's bounds. This ambition extends to benefiting scientific endeavors, offering new possibilities for astronomy and planetary research. The increased lifting capacity could enable sending larger instruments and multiple missions simultaneously, revolutionizing how we explore and understand the cosmos. NASA's Artemis program eyes Starship as a linchpin for lunar missions, with plans for astronauts to touch down on the Moon as early as 2026. However, hurdles remain, with the need for bureaucratic adjustments to integrate Starship into NASA's launch options for planetary science missions. Despite setbacks and challenges, SpaceX is determined to propel Starship forward, aiming for a rapid development pace to meet demanding technical milestones. The future holds exciting prospects as Starship remains pivotal in reshaping our ventures into space. As the steel behemoth continues its journey, the possibilities it holds for space exploration and scientific advancement are as vast as the cosmos it seeks to conquer. Source: Science. Next story. Novel review process, canine critique of your next paper? In a whimsical turn of events, an 8-month-old Labrador Retriever named Indiana Grimes Carthy Bones, affectionately known as Indy, has found himself listed as a reviewer for a veterinary journal. The mastermind behind this unexpected addition to academic circles is none other than scientist and author David Robert Grimes. Grimes recounts his playful prank that led to Indy's inclusion as a reviewer, shedding light on the darker side of scientific publishing. Grimes, bombarded with emails from predatory publishers, decided to have some fun and replied to one of them, suggesting Indy as a potential reviewer. To his surprise, the journal accepted the offer without questioning Indy's credentials, showcasing the alarming lack of scrutiny in the publishing process. While the incident brought a moment of levity, Grimes emphasizes the underlying issue of predatory publishing and its detrimental impact on the scientific community. The story of Indy, the dog reviewer, serves as a poignant reminder of the pressing need to address the flaws in the academic publishing system. Grimes advocates for increased scrutiny and accountability, urging scientists to confront the pervasive issue of fraudulent practices and substandard research. He highlights the culture of hyperpublishing and the lack of repercussions for unethical behavior, emphasizing the urgent need for reform within the scientific community. As Grimes reflects on the broader implications of his light-hearted experiment, he calls upon scientists to wake up to the challenges facing their field and take proactive steps towards ensuring the integrity of research. While the tale of Indy may evoke a chuckle, it also serves as a poignant commentary on the deeper issues plaguing scientific publishing. Amidst the light-hearted anecdote of a dog-turned-reviewer, Grimes delivers a sobering message about the state of academic publishing and the imperative for change. Through his playful prank, he shines a light on the shadows of predatory practices and the urgent need for a re-evaluation of scientific integrity. As the scientific community grapples with these challenges, the story of Indy stands as a symbol of the resilience and adaptability required to navigate the ever-evolving landscape of academic research. Source: Science.